All right, we're back, everybody, and we have a beautiful spot to cut trees today. Now, so we're up on a big food plot right now. This is just a kind of a tip of the iceberg of it. And that's down the trail we've been cutting the last couple of videos. But if you look around, of course, the sun's going to wash us out a little bit. But if you look around, we got a lot of evergreens all over the place. We're surrounded by them. But the spot I'm kind of interested in, because we have some really good trees for timbers in here. So, here's a really nice one. That's probably about 22 inches on the stump. Maybe not quite that big. Nice and straight. Small branches. It's just what we're looking for. This guy right here is not really useful to us, but we may take it down anyway. But then we have 3 together right there that'll work just fine for us. Now that one's a heavy lean right into that food plot, so I haven't decided yet if I want to take it across the food plot or cut it against the lean. Be a lot of wedging, but it seems we've had to wedge all the trees in here quite a bit. So we keep looking around. Some really nice ones right there. But the one I'm really excited about is we have a big hemlock right here, a real big hemlock. Gorgeous hemlock right there. All the way up. So the big branches don't really start for quite a ways up, but even those, it's not too bad now. Like a lot of these, it takes a pretty heavy dog leg going the other way, but I think we could drop it with the lean of that dog leg and get you a good shot here. Probably right into that clear spot right there. We're gonna have to wiggle around that balsam. Then we have another good one. Another good big balsam right there. Nice and straight. Again, a very heavy lean. Quite the lean on that one, so we're gonna have to be careful. And of course, we have some more hemlock right there. That tree, oh, it's hard to see from back here. That tree's not great for what we want. This one will work all right. That one's kind of a lot of issues with that tree. We're going to leave that one right alone. Another balsam over there shaped like a banana. So I guess we're going to fire the saw. Now there's somebody nearby today, knows where I am and what I'm doing. They're trout fishing not too far from here, some of the club members, so we should be in good shape. Heavy lean. Not terribly heavy. So the way this one's leaning right here, it's hard to see on the camera, but it's going back this way. So I want to cut on that side of the tree, but I want to try to send it that way. So it kind of has a compound lean. It's going that way a little bit, and it's tipping back that way just a little bit. Now, this one we really want to take our time on. I've got a couple different size wedges here. Probably going to use them and see what develops. I may even go get more off the wheeler. So we'll see. But also towards the top, there's a lot of weight that hooks back going that way. This is an odd-shaped tree. Now, there's good straight logs in it. That's just the way this one's grown. Let's see what happens. Well, it's that time again. The weekend is over. I've got to get back and bale some hay. But this big leaner went a lot better than I thought it would. I'm rusty. I used to do this stuff all the time, but after I got hurt a few years ago, we just kind of, this is really my first foray back into the woods on a steady basis, cutting trees. And there's definitely a lot of apprehension when I'm doing it. The confidence is not there like it used to be, which isn't a bad thing because sometimes it makes you so much more careful, and that is just super important. So this one went where we want it. We did a half-ass Humboldt notch on it. I got the slide off the stump the way I wanted it to, and it landed away from the lean where I wanted it to. Remember, we had a compound lean, so it was leaning two different directions away from where I wanted it to fall. Plus up at the top had a big dog leg, and that's where a lot of the heavier branches are, where the needles can grab the sunlight. So we did, it went off without a hitch. I mean, I used every wedge I had. It was leaning hard enough, but I didn't want to drop it into this food plot here and just tear the ground up and destroy it totally on these folks. Like I said, they're nice enough to let me come in here and do this. They're not charging me for it. I mean, they're going to get some lumber and whatnot out of it, and they're going to get rid of some of these coniferous trees that they want gone. And the reason they want them gone is anywhere where anywhere you log hardwoods and you have softwoods nearby, at least around here, the softwoods start taking over and they outgrow the hardwoods so fast that before you know it, fucking horse flies, but before you know it, you're choking your hardwoods out. So that's a big reason they want a lot of these gone. These trees, for them to have loggers come in here, it's not very valuable for them. And like I said, it kind of messes up, to their way of thinking, it kind of messes up their hunting a little bit. So it couldn't have worked out better for me, but I'm trying to be real careful not taking chances I shouldn't take. Now, I didn't drop trees on the first day this weekend simply because there wasn't anybody around. People know where I am, but if I get hurt, there's no cell phone signal up here. I'm screwed. It's over. I mean, if I send that bar through my leg, chances are I'm going to bleed out long before anybody even knows I'm here. So definitely has to be a level of caution. But when there's somebody around and they're nearby and they know to come up and check every little bit, then I don't mind doing it. So I was happy to get this one where we want it. Now next weekend out, my son should be back up here with us. He's had stuff going on the last couple of trips to where he couldn't make it out with me. But I know he's 13. Whatever he has going on should be up to me, right? But that's not the way it is. He's actually at home taking care of a lot of the stuff that I would have to be with the farm and whatnot so that I can get up here and get this done. So God bless that kid for that. He's a good boy, and he helps me out a lot. But next time out, he's definitely coming with me. And we have a lot of logs now to skid out. I skidded a lot yesterday. Got them where we're going to be hauling the sawmill to. We have to go back to that other terrible spot and skid the rest of those logs out, get those logs milled up. We have enough on the ground up here right now to where it'll keep me busy for a few weekends just pulling them out and getting them milled up. So that's where we're at. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And if you're curious about all the titles that are coming out lately, the goofy titles, two reasons. One, obviously people click on that crap. It helps you get your views. The other thing is I'm pulling these video titles right out of the comments sections. Sometimes internet trolls just give you gold. And I'll take it where I can get it because I'm not really good at thinking of those kind of things. So it helps me out. But anyway, take it easy, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one.